So I just did some calculations on my phone and I just found out by now with this video, compared to the amount of videos that I dropped last year, we are already 27% to the amount of uploads that I had last year, and we're already like 2 months into the year. Can I get an applause?
Really about to get your piccochine.
But the other day I was scrolling on TikTok and I just got a random video idea. You know, I wanted to talk about luxury fashion. I've been wanting to talk about luxury fashion on this channel for a long time, but like I just was too lazy and I procrastinated. That's probably why I only uploaded 11 videos last year, but I digress on that point. I've noticed, especially in like the streetwear space and like the let's just ignore that. Let's just ignore that. But I've noticed in the general streetwear space, bro, not a lot of people are rocking luxury brands as they used to rock back in the day. Like, y'all remember back in 2017, bro, people was slaving to get their first Louis belt. Oh my gosh. And whenever the people got their first Louis belt, bro, it was like the only belt they put on. You would think they had no other belt. It was the only belt that they put on. They'll be going to church, Louis belt on. They go to a wedding, Louis belt on. They go to their damn Burger King shift, Louis belt. Why are you wearing a Louis V belt at a Burger King shift? That's what they was doing. Nowadays, I'm seeing like luxury brands get worn less and less, especially in the streetwear space. And it's kind of crazy because like back in the day, luxury fashion was the main like driver of streetwear. Like people back in 2018, 2017 again were wearing Chrome, V-Lone, Louis V. Like those brands were popular back in the day amongst the regular people. But nowadays, nobody is going outside with a Louis belt. If you were to go outside with a Louis belt today, somebody might like roast you. How can you get roasted wearing Louis Vuitton? I don't know, but that's like the state that we're in these days. So this video was originally supposed to be about like consumerism and about Kaizenat. Don't ask me why I was about to be. It's a long story. But in this video, we're just gonna talk about how luxury fashion, in my opinion, especially in like the streetwear space, the regular fashion space, is high-key dying. Like nobody is wearing designer no more. So if I were to describe the main reasons to why I feel like nobody wears designer and nobody cares about luxury fashion anymore, is because simply the items just suck. I've been talking about these pair of pants on this YouTube channel for like the past 3 years, bro. If you have watched my other videos, you would know about what I'm about to talk about. These Balenciaga jeans right here, bro. These Balenciaga jeans literally are like a staple talking point on my channel. I can't believe that a luxury fashion brand like Balenciaga would even think to drop these pants and sell them for a price at all. If anything, these should be free. If I was the owner of Balenciaga, these would be some pants that I just throw out at the front of the store and just let homeless people get it or something, or it's the less fortunate, because these shouldn't. Okay, now that I hear back what I just said, that kind of sounds messed up. Because why would I even give a homeless person these nasty pair of bear attack jeans? I don't know why I said that. Now, when you take a look at these pair of jeans, right, I want you to just take 3 seconds. Guess how much these jeans cost. I'm going to give you 3 seconds. Your 3 seconds are over. These pair of jeans cost almost $2,500. $2,500 to wear jeans that look like they fell down the Niagara Falls and some bear looking for salmon got to it and tried to eat the seams. I don't understand why brands are going down this route. Now, I think the reason why a lot of brands are dropping like jeans like this and items like this is because a lot of fashion brands are going for like that grunge type of style. Like I've noticed it in the past couple of years. A lot of brands are going for like that grunge, dirty, like used type of style. I think Nike even dropped a pair of Air Force Ones that like come dirty, and then the more you wear them, the dirty part of the shoe comes off, and then you see the clean part. The literal concept of the shoe is that it comes to you dirty and you have to wear it until it's clean. That doesn't make it. What sense this? Yo, I don't. If we look at brands like Grey Goose, expensive brand, you would consider it a luxury brand. They are known for selling dirty shoes. They're known for selling dirty items. The items come to you dirty. Like what? Imagine you pulling up to your first day of school with a fresh pair of Grey Gooses, and you pull up to school and people look down at your feet and it look like you just ran a whole mile in a mud track in Nigeria. And then these brands have the audacity to sell these dirty grunge items for hundreds, even thousands of dollars, yo. It's insane. It's gotten to a point, I even talked about Nike earlier. New Balance is following suit, and they're also dropping dirty shoes. And this is one of the main reasons why I feel like luxury brands is dying, bro. Because the thing that made luxury brands luxury, or the things that made like regular people want to cop these upscale brands, is because of the class. You're not going to Balenciaga to buy some ripped homeless jeans. You're going to Balenciaga to buy a cool, nice shirt, good quality, good print. You're not looking for the extra rips in the back. You're not looking for the extra unnecessary details. When you think of luxury, you think of classy. When I'm going inside of Grey Goose, I'm not going inside of Grey Goose to find some dirty ass shoes, bro. I have a theory that Grey Goose is literally sending new shoes to their employees, telling them to work in the shoes for a year, and then are selling the shoes new when they smell like boiled eggs in the insoles, bro. That's at this point, that's what I think these brands are doing. I feel like luxury is dying. Luxury is dying because of these brands and the new type of grunge and weird aesthetic that they're falling into. And it's a shame that other luxury brands and even regular brands are following suit. I don't know what makes these brands think that people want to buy dirty things. We're not going to your store to buy things that are already used and dirty or look used and dirty. People want class, and these brands just don't have that anymore. Now, going on to the next reason to why I feel like luxury brands are dying is because it's overpriced. Simple as that. Like, the styles that you're getting from these brands and the price aren't matching up. Like, if you were to look on it on a scale, bro, the price would just be overrun by the actual style that is being provided. I remember, right, the other day I was watching a video of Alabama Baker. She was opening like a Christmas haul that she got from her dad and from her friends, and in the TikTok a guy was like breaking down the price of everything she got. And if you were to see some of the items that she was getting and the price that was matched up with the things, bro, I watched that video and I literally in my head was like, bro, something's wrong with America, bro. I gotta be president or something. I gotta shut this down, because there's no way a muscle tee that says Dior is worth $1,000. I can make that at home, gang. But even if we look back at what I was talking about earlier with the Balenciaga jeans and the Grey Gooses and the New Balances, all the stuff, all the items that I was talking about earlier, the price doesn't match up with the thing you're getting. Why does Balenciaga think people are gonna buy some insanely ripped jeans for $2,500? I don't even think you can go outside wearing these jeans. If you go to the club with these jeans on, bro, you're getting snatched up by the security guard. You probably gonna be good when you pull up on him like regular, but once you turn around and he see your drawers hanging out the jeans, bro, he gonna kick your ass out. Going to the club with your drawers hanging out, bruh, the ladies gonna think you a weirdo with your drawers, bruh. Come on. The items are just overpriced for what you're getting. What you're getting and what you're being charged doesn't match up. And I think that's the basics of economics. You know, I took an economics class when I was like a sophomore. In order to buy something, or in order to feel like what you're buying is worth it, the item that you're buying has to match up with the price. Like, they have to be hand in hand. If I'm buying some nachos and they're like $2 over what I would usually buy for nachos, I'm not buying. But these brands are taking advantage of that fact, and they're just using their name to mask the fact that they're just charging outrageous prices. And again, that's why they're dying. These brands are just using their name to scam you. And that point kind of leads me to the people. The people are the main reason why I think I would say it's the top reason to why luxury fashion in the regular streetwear space or whatever is dying. This is what happens, right? When it comes to luxury brands, the main customer base that the luxury brands are targeting is rich people. But not rich people. The luxury brands are targeting like middle class people, like, you know, the dermatologist, you know, the businessmen, the entrepreneurs. They're targeting people with a little bit of money, but not that much money. The reason why I feel like luxury brands are targeting people like that is because they have the money to spend, but since they're not rich yet, since they're not like Elon, since they're not making millions, they're gonna keep buying because they want to feel more rich than they are. Yes, they have a little bit of richness, but they want that extra taste of richness, and buying these luxury brands and wearing these luxury brands on their body, it just makes them feel better about their finances. It makes them look at their finances in a better way because they think that they're doing better than they actually are. So in a way, those same type of people that are just mindlessly buying from these brands are just buying but are not having any type of style like in mind when they're buying these things. So whenever they're putting their fits on with Louis V and Dior and Chanel, it don't even look good. So in that fact, when people are looking at these people wear these fits with these luxury brands, they're not even trying to buy what they're seeing, because it's like, bro, what you got on is BS. What you got on is BS. I don't even want to buy it, bro. You got a whole Louis V fit, but it looked like butt. Nobody wants to buy that. That's why nobody's copying these pieces, bro. Because whenever people are buying these pieces, it doesn't even look that good, because the people that are buying it don't even have style. So it's like you have these brands have the worst ambassador. These rich people that are buying these brands are influencing other people, right? People that have less money to also buy. And then when regular people are buying from these brands, it's 10 times worse. Dudes will get their first chrome heart fit and think they on top of the world, think they whole fashionistas just because they got one chrome heart jacket, bro. You not like that. These regular people that are buying these pieces, they buy these pieces from these luxury brands, wear them occasionally in their fit, and then all of a sudden think they're fashionistas and think that their fits are on top of yours because they sprinkled a little chrome heart, they sprinkled a little Louis V and they fit. Even though I'm saying right now that luxury fashion is kind of dying as streetwear, some people are still going down this route of just being broke and over consuming these luxury brands and adding them in their fits, thinking that they're hard, or thinking that the fits they're wearing is drip, and then people are glazing them like, oh my gosh, like blah blah blah. So in conclusion, right, I've yapped enough about luxury brands and fashion and whatever, but I'm kind of glad that especially in the streetwear space, most people have gone away from the feeling that they need to cop from some big luxury brand in order to feel fashionable. People are getting their fashion from more local sources like thrift stores and, you know, other smaller retail brands, which is fire. I feel like things are heading in the right direction. But if I were to leave y'all with one last opinion, bro, I would say we gotta put an end to these brands, bro. We have to put an end to this trend that's going on, right? It's nothing wrong with copping from these luxury brands like Balenciaga and Louis V, but if you're gonna cop a Balenciaga shirt that's cut at the nipples so that when people look at you from the front they can see your nipples, bro, I don't think you need to be involved in luxury fashion. You probably